I'm trying to think of another pro to the Duolingo. Hey singles, it's Jay here. Welcome back to my channel where I share lifestyle tips and tricks for everyday single life. Today's video is about travel and language. I recently got turned on to an app called Duolingo. I have it here downloaded on my iPhone. And my sorority sister was sharing on Facebook how she was learning Spanish through this app and how it tracks, how often you use the app. And it's like, okay, keep going. You have 3 to 5 days or 5 days in a row or 10 days in a row. Congrats, blah, 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 blah. So once she shared that, I thought, okay, let me download it and let me try to learn a different language. Now, I travel. I'm a single, so I'm a solo female traveler. I travel by myself. And what I like to do is go to different countries I've never been to before, but I also go to countries where I can at least speak some of the language so I can get around. So I downloaded this app to help me practice my Spanish and also improve the type of Spanish I would be using while traveling. When you travel to a different country and you're going to be speaking a different language, there's certain things you're going to be asking for as a traveler. Things like, where's the train? Where can I get a taxi? Where's the nearest restaurant? Where's the nearest library? Where's the nearest hotel? Can you take me here? Can you take me there? So there's, very themed or typical conversations that happens when you're traveling. And that's what I wanted to hone as far as my skills go. I wanted to be more versed in in Spanish, but specifically for the travel industry. So here is my review on the app Duolingo. When it comes to downloading the app, that was really easy. I have an iPhone 10, so I just went to the app store, typed in Duolingo, found the app. It's free, downloaded it. It took just a couple of minutes, so that was really easy. So that is a pro. They have a ton of languages. I think it's like 58 something languages. So that was also really good. I was able to find Spanish and Italian. I'm planning on going to Italy sometime in the near future. So I wanted to practice that as well. So the fact that they had Spanish and Italian and you could learn both of those at the same time, all you have to do is just select which one you want to go through today. I thought that was really great. The con, I'm going to try to do a compliment sandwich. Something good, something bad, and something good. So the something bad about the app is I find it very elementary. When I learned Spanish, we learned the vocabulary first, and then we learned pronouns and conjugation of verbs, and then sentence structure. This app really just, it makes you learn by repetition. And I don't learn that way. I learn through understanding. So I have to understand why this pronoun goes before this word, this noun, or, why certain words end with an A, certain words end with the O, some words not the pronoun, but not the adverbs. Why is this adverb going with this word? I have to understand that in order for me to remember it. I can't just remember a foreign language in repetition. So when you go through the app, it'll say like boy, and then it'll say niño, and then it'll have a picture of a girl, and then it'll say niña. So they ask you to either select the word or type in the word, or you can say the word into the app and it will recognize what you're saying and it'll say, oh, you got that right or you got that wrong. But again, everyone learns differently. And in that sense, the way they are introducing the words to you doesn't help me understand the language, and it doesn't help me remember the words, and doesn't help me become more fluent in my Spanish speaking. Now, something else good about it, like I said, there's different ways that you can acknowledge or recognize some of the words. You can type it in, you can select the word, and you can speak into it. So I really like that part. The app is really good in the sense that there's a lot of choices or technology involved in proving that you understand what they're trying to tell you. So that part I like. I like that you don't need internet to do it. Like once it's downloaded on your phone, you don't need service or data in order to use the app. That's really good. and it's free. I mentioned that before. Let's see, what else did I like about the app? I like that there are different languages available. I like that you could do 2 languages at the same time. I'm trying to think of another pro to the Duolingo. Let's see. Oh, I like that it sends you alerts. That part I did like. I like that it reminds me to do it every day. Overall, if I had to give this out of 5 stars, I would probably say 2.5 because it is easy to maneuver. It is free to download. It does have a lot of languages, but the actual act of learning the languages, I don't like how the app structures the learning part of it. Like, I would rather have a video like this of someone talking and saying he, el, blah, 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 and explaining why, you know, ella, tú, yo, nosotros, ustedes, usted, somos. I would rather someone explain to me what that means, when it's appropriate, and then how to conjugate the verbs, as opposed to nosotros, we, you know, vamos, we go. You know, that's, again, everybody learns differently. That's just the way I prefer to learn. I would not recommend Duolingo to someone who already knows a little bit of a language and is just trying to practice it more and become more versed in it. I think it's fine for beginners. I think Duolingo is great for high schoolers, junior high students, maybe even children or adults who never learned a foreign language. I think it's fine for them, but for me, having learned Spanish or studied Spanish for 7 years, I just didn't feel like I was learning anything more or I was practicing enough. That's another thing I wanted to add about Duolingo. You can specify why you want to learn the language. Like, do you want to be more conversational? Do you want to learn how to read it? Okay, let's see. I'm going to do German right now. So 15 minutes a day can teach you a language. And it says, choose a path. New to German, already know some German, and then it says take this placement test. So if you know some bits of a language, you take a placement test, and once you go through the test, it'll say, okay, yeah, you are versed in Spanish a little bit, or you're familiar with German. So they tweak the course to match your comprehension level of that language. So if you're new to a different language, like it says new to German, start here with the basics. You click that, and then it'll go through the basics of, like, it says boy, has a picture of a man, has a picture of a woman, has a picture of water, and has a picture of a young boy. And the question is, which of these is boy? So obviously you are going to match the picture with the word and connect the dots pretty much. So if it says boy, you're going to look for a picture of a young male. So they have a picture of like a boy with a baseball cap on. So that's obviously going to be the boy. And then once you click that icon, that image, the phone is going to repeat or say what the word is in that language so that you can hear how to pronounce the word boy in German, which is Junge. Which of these is man? Mann. So man is Mann, like mein no, that's my friend. Okay. I'm not really good at German, but that's the gist of Duolingo. Again, great for beginners. Even if you're an adult, it's a great course for beginners. But if you are intermediate level, I think you need something a little more advanced than what they can offer on the app. Well, that's all I have for today's video, guys. Again, if you are a solo traveler and you're going to need some assistance in language whenever you travel, definitely find something that's going to help you learn the language. If you're a beginner, Duolingo is great for you. If you're intermediate, maybe find something else like Rosetta Stone. Maybe there's another app out there that can help people who are intermediate level in foreign language. But as a traveler, I definitely want to be able to speak the language where I'm going. And if I was a beginner, Duolingo would be great, but I personally am going to look for something else to help me practice more, but at the comprehension level that I am in, if that makes sense. Okay, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos about hacking single life, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are alerted when I upload a new video. Follow me on all of my social media at JSoExtra. And if you're single and you want to have a deeper conversation of what it's like to be single in 2020 during a pandemic, then follow me or join my private Facebook group, which is called Team So Extra. I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye. Stay safe.